looser and trying some more out there things.
Jim was saying that at first nobody wanted to get into the studio. Everybody was like, no, we're not ready.
That's true, yeah. Well, your first reaction after you've been touring for a couple of years straight and living with the same 5 people in pretty close quarters is to get away. And we did that for a while, and we pretty much, the whole time off consisted of just making excuses and putting things off and kind of patting each other on the back and saying everything's going to be great, and then not answering our phones for a while. And a couple of guys in the band got kind of worried. I took some pleasure in that. But I kept really busy. I did a bunch of other things, and kind of got that out of my system, and now it's kind of time to go back to work again. And yeah, we definitely avoided the issue. Songs were being written, but certain people, like our guitar player, let me rephrase that. Certain people were really, really, hard to find. And I think we're really kind of avoiding the issue. And we had to resort to threats and childish pranks. And they worked. And now everyone wants to work. And everything's great now. But we almost broke up. It was so bad.
How has your role in the band has it changed?
Yeah. Next question.
Tell me about this.
No, I'm just kidding. I've definitely been more involved in the songwriting process this time around, because last time I kind of wrote all the songs and I just came in and wrote the words, and it was kind of sterile. And this time, arrangement-wise, I was a little more involved, and I wrote some things and tried harder. And definitely spent more time on writing words. And gee, we just got so close on this album. Everyone got so close. We were just like a little family.
Tell me about, Jim said there was one song that you wrote all yourself.
He did?
Yeah.
Really? Did he say it was good?
I don't know, to be honest.
Yeah, I did.
Tell me about
Well, I don't really know how to write a song, in the sense that it has a form, like A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of thing. I just kind of don't really know how to do that, to make things sound catchy and in order and like in a little package that you can call a song. So that's what it sounds like. It sounds like kind of a collection of, there is sort of a form to it, but it, it's nothing you can really hum. And it's, also it won't sound like Faith No More really at all, which is, I think, a pretty good thing. And I think a lot of people are going to go, what the hell is this? But it's kind of, I don't know, it kind of sounds like cinematic. It kind of sounds, more like death metal movie music or something. But since I'm not a very good communicator, it's a lot easier for me to write everything and put it on a tape and say, this is the idea I had. And then if that sparks any other ideas in anyone else, they can play it. If not, they can just copy it. And it worked out pretty well. But yeah, it was fun, because I'm used to working with people that kind of know that I can't write a song, and that kind of somehow miraculously know what I'm thinking, because I can't write music. And you know, so I can say this thing or hum this thing or give a visual description, and someone will go, okay, I know exactly what you mean, and they can play it. But with these guys, you know, I hadn't really written anything with them before, and it was interesting, because the intention wasn't there. No one really knew what the intention was, but it kind of became apparent after we actually learned the thing.
So how did it come about then? Was there like someone in the band that helped you bring it out, or you know?
I just recorded it on at my house and gave everyone a tape. And this is really funny because when this album comes out, or people might watch this and think, oh wow, I'm gonna, like it's a big deal or something, and it's just a rotten song. But anyway, we made like a little chart, a list of parts, since it's nothing you can really remember. And basically out of repetition, kind of like rote memorization, they learned it. And it'll really stick out, because this band has really clever, the arrangements are really, you know where the song's going, usually. I mean, that's not bad, but you know where the song's going. And the point of a lot of the songs is to, along that path, kind of stray and come back and stray and come back. And this one has no path at all. It's completely aimless.
Mike, you were about to tell me about another song. How it came about?
Yes, another song came about. I was doing a little experiment with myself in sleep deprivation, and I stayed up for about 3-4 days straight. I can't really remember. And I basically wrote the entire song in delirium, and I started losing control of my bowels. And no, I didn't. I had like weird dizzy spells, and I felt like for 10-15 minutes I felt really weak, and then I feel great again. And the great thing about that is, after you go through a spell of feeling really weak, no matter what time it is, you can convince your body that it's like morning and kind of time to start over again. So what I would do is, like, I don't know, 3 in the morning or something, fix eggs, take a shower, and like act like that was morning. And it totally works. You can really fool your body.
So what came out of that? What song?
They don't have titles or anything.
Is it about your experience, or?
Oh, no, it's nothing like that. It's just a pretty delirious song. Kind of a, what's the word? It's kind of a dirge. Kind of a dirge. Kind of a drony, kind of funeral-y thing. And it's not really conscious. I mean, I did it, and these bad things came out, and that's what it was. There's another song I wrote about kind of just about revenge in general, because I was pretty deeply involved in this revenge scheme for a while. And you know, kind of like the most petty things mean the most. It was one of those things. I really had no grounds to be mad or to get revenge, but, well, yeah, I did, God damn it. These bastards.
Did you resolve the situation?
Yeah, I did. And I suffered for it, and it was great.
And you wrote the song thereafter?
No. I kind of started writing about it before, and then I did this thing, and then it kind of came together, and I finished it. It got really elaborate and really ugly. And I really, like, kind of took it to a different level, like, that made no sense at all. I mean, it really got irrational.
Vocally, has your style
I vomited.
changed? Vocally, do you know what your style is going to be for this album? Or for certain songs?
Yeah, hopefully it'll just change a lot. I hope. Well, so far, like, we've just done demos and stuff, and I've kind of like, rather than having, I don't know, rather than having like a whole style for a song, it's gonna, like, with each new section, I kind of try and have a different thing. And a lot of it's just imitation. Like, there's this part that I do this Tibetan monk thing.